I can go outside and get in the system if I want to, right back in there. I'm out of it now. But you know what I'm saying? It take years for you to complete that. And them folks want their money. That's all they want. And a lot of times you owe them so much money till you can't do nothing but resort back to the street. So it's a revolving door. That's what the system is. It's not for you to get out of it for real. I just was blessed to come up out of it. I just thank God for it.
You know what's crazy, guys? I was, I scroll on Facebook or whatever, and I ran across this court case about a man who was riding through a neighborhood in a nice Cadillac. He was a black man. Police pulled him over. Just figured he was going to have either no license, no registration, or something like that. And the man had his stuff, and he was giving it to the cop through the window. You know what I mean? But the cop, I guess, was mad because he was clean. So he persisted in pulling him through the window. And the guy is just like, trying to calm the cop down. Cop called for backup. They end up beating this man, handcuffing him and beating him, and then taking him to the jail. Like, he didn't die, but he is badly hurt. So the judge was a black woman in the case, and she read this I'm talking about this long passage, and in so many words, she's basically saying that it's so crazy that the government or whoever are willing to pay. She's like, I'm having this case and it's for $3 million, restitution or whatever. She's like, I'm pretty sure that man would give all that money back if he could have his life back the way that it was. And she said, it's sad that the city can come up with $3 million to pay this man off, but won't train these cops to do right in situations like that. She said, this man didn't call other people. You got the cam on the car that's recording your ass for your safety, but it entrapped your ass. And you called for backup, and nobody in these other 3 people had thought to themselves that this shit is not right. And the man that's beating this man is the older cop who's supposed to fucking know better. Like, it was so powerful, it was so crazy. And I mean, and that's so sad because they're supposed to serve and fucking protect.
Right. And it's amazing that he was lucky enough to get a black woman as a judge to understand. Someone that understands the struggle. Because we all know that one, it would have been hard to play out and that way in a white man's court.
Right. So, you should know too, like, even with jurors, your jury that you go before in any trial in the United States of America is supposed to be a jury of your peers, meaning that they stay within the same area, live in the same conditions, make the same wages as you do. But it's not so. They go out there and get them folks out in the county. Ain't never seen the project before in their life, don't know nothing about it. Only thing they know is what they see on the news of us, and every time they see us on the news, we killing each other, we robbing each other, we done robbed the store, we done killed some black queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they like, oh yeah, all them motherfuckers guilty. So you guilty when you first walk in the courthouse.
I get what you're saying.
And then the whole fact that the defense for it is black on black crime. That has to be brought up.
All the time.
All of the time. And it's crazy because the only thing that black folks lead in is homicide. That is the homicide and petty theft. Is the only thing. If you look at the 2016 FBI statistics, white people lead in everything else. Domestic violence, rape, pedophiles,
money laundering,
money, anything to do with money. They do the bigger schemes, and don't mind you, they're not too far behind us in homicide,
Right.
So it's crazy that all they can come up with is black on black crime, and the fact that we can't get no defense for it on the news. We can't. It's going to be brought up, black on black crime, and they're going to give you a petty ass. Well, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't say that. We should, instead of going in deep. We kind of do this. We do the biggest schemes of them all. We rob people out of millions out of their retirement money.
Yes.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna say something like what Nicole Spears said. I was just talking about that. She was like, white people are the most violent species in the world. Check the history, which they are. White people were barbarics. Back in the day, they didn't even know how to clean their asses. Black people taught them how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of white people might get mad at me about that, but I don't give a fuck neither. Because we knew how to bathe, brush our teeth, wipe our face. White folks just coming out the cave looking and smelling in all kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they owe homage to the black man, but won't. But what I was going to say is, you say about black on black crime. Mm-hmm. What about white on white crime? You never see that on the news. All this white on white crime. And then guess what, man? These trailer parks be having a bunch of stuff going on.
What?
I'm talking about they stabbing. Look, I worked with Prison Police Department when I was a constable and with their little drug unit. Man, let me tell you something. We stayed going to the trailer parks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In the other little spots, all white people don't stay in trailer parks. I remember at one time in my life I thought that. But, you know what I'm saying? Those people, man, I'm talking about, they'll cut each other so fast. We done been in this little club so many times. They stay fighting and they're tearing that thing up. And I'm talking about, like, they get worse than us.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about it, like, I can say,
them on the line,
yeah, they ain't going to put them on the line. All this white on white violence, because, you know what I'm saying? Then you making white people look bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That brings your, I guess, what you might want to say, like, your value down. Like how a house can be out in West Mobile, but you can put that same house in Plateau.
The value comes down.
You know what I'm saying? The value's down before it even get there.
Shit, there's some nice ass houses,
And thank you, it
in
is
very
some nice
bad
ones.
areas are considered to be very
And
bad
that,
areas.
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yep.
I think that's where it come into play. Like y'all talking about social lynching, but social media bullying is pretty much the same thing. Everything that's put on social media is to brainwash. You see more drama, more negative stuff on social media. Even with the news, talk shows, reality TV, is nothing positive. Period that you see, and most of the time, the kids that we are raising, they more so look at social media versus picking up a book or listening to somebody older tell them, well, this is what is supposed to be done and this is how it's supposed to be done. They'll rather look at YouTube, look at Kim Kardashian and everybody else.
Look at fights.
Teach them how to run America when that's not the proper way to do it, because everything is so negative. Like we always talk about bullying, but everybody bullies.
But see, when you talk about the media, Malcolm X said years ago before his death that the media is the strongest entity in the world.
Yes, it is.
That's why Bill Cosby was slandered, how he was with that. Because I'm going to tell you this, I could be Bill, and I'm going to tell you, why the fuck would I go try to fuck with all these manly looking women and I got Claire Huxtable on the set with me every day? Yeah. I'm trying to feel on her. If I'm giving Mickey's or something.
That's
but he was spending, I think, by CBS or NBC.
NBC.
It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about NBC is across the world. So now if you got a black man that controls that, he can put what he want to be did out to his people. Oh no, we can't. I'm a white man now. I can't risk that, because then you can spread too much knowledge. You can wake too many black people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get the 2.5 million black people that you're saying here to all be awake,
shit, it's a force to be reckoned with. And that's just like media too. The lady that you put me on that you were just talking about, little boy, what happened? Killed his sister because she bleached his clothes. The way the media displayed him,
he was 12.
The stuff that they put out there, as if he was like this massive criminal, which he called his father and said he didn't even have a gun. But they want to put out there that he might be armed. So that means anybody that finds him has the right to shoot him. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
fear for your life.
Yeah.
What happened to not even displaying that stuff until you know what really this shit is going on?
And then I thought, by him being underage, they didn't care nothing about that. And I just was like,
because social media is to brainwash people now. It's ridiculous.
man, these children look at these games, and you know how when you playing these shooting games, you kill this person, you come right back. When your friend come over there and stick you with a needle, you know what I'm saying? You revive. That shit ain't for real in real life, right?
No.
It's not real.
No,
But that's what they going off of now.
Yeah, man. Like, I just think, too, you know what I'm saying? Parents got to start back being parents and stop being friends. Like, I've been dealing with some situations, you know what I'm saying, on my own personal time, as far as, like, laying order to some of my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, because children get beside themselves and they'll do as much as you let them. The same way, you know what I'm saying, you have people saying that your partner only do as much as you let them, your children do too. Because if you let them do it the first time and you don't say nothing, at least say something about it, they'll feel like it's all right. They're going to try you again. Just let me see if that'll work again with mom and them. So once they get it where they feel comfortable with it, they're going to do it in front of the company. Then you're going to be mad and you're going to want to beat that ass half to death. But you done lost them then because, you know what I'm saying, you done been letting it going on. So they going to try it again after that company leave. Even though you beat my ass, get what? You been letting me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talk back or whatever it is.
It can't be that much of an issue.
No.
It can't be.
But, man, that, you know what I'm saying, is a part where your children, you know what I'm saying, should still just stay being your children because I have a son that is not old enough for social media. When I seen the thing pop up talking about adding him as a friend, I immediately called his mama and was like, where is he at? Like, tell him he don't need no Facebook page. He can delete that shit now. Matter of fact, take that
How old is
tablet
your
from
child?
him. This one is 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like, well, my child 13 got a Facebook page. They get what that's your child.
Our 13-year-old don't have no Facebook page.
I'm saying, like, my 16-year-olds, they do. My oldest one is 19. He, you know what I'm saying? He working. He literally a young adult. So he can do things that the other ones can't. And just because you see him say something on his page or whatever, don't mean you come back, you know what I'm saying, man, I have been checking children this week. Just know that.
They need checking. Because it be hard because your children not always going to be around you. And like how you were saying, like all the stuff that's going on has messed me up as a parent in my head to where I won't even let my son grow up. Like, he was like, Mama, you can't be that afraid to let me, like, I don't want him to go nowhere. I'm like, the police could pull you over, that you already got dressed. They're going to stereotype you and think that you a thug. And,
How old is he?
17.
Oh, okay, see. Yeah,
So,
17,
I be worried and no, you can't go. No, you can't do this. 9:30, we calling his phone. Where you at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad because I'm like, am I really, I think that I'm protecting him, but am I really letting him? Because,
I mean,
It's natural for a mother, though.
no, but mine is to like
it's
to
more
the point
of an
where
anxiety thing.
it's
Yeah,
to the
it
point
is.
where it has affected my nerves. A lot of people don't know, like, my heart been getting the best of me. That's why I've been in and out the hospital. Y'all, I kid you not, like, it seems like every minute I'm having a heart attack, and I'm like, my nerves can't be that bad to where it's really affecting me.
Stress
Like,
do
I'm
that.
having anxiety, and it's not even stress over bills or anything.
No,
it's
it's
stress
just-
that one day I'm gonna pick up the phone and somebody gonna tell me that my kids are gone, or that my wife is gone, or that somebody that I love dearly because of all this stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's
panicking,
scary.
and people just don't understand it. Like, it got me messed up in my head.
Right. And it's crazy because you'll think that you have people you can trust to call and say, hey, I need you to diffuse this situation. I need your help. The police get there and they killing the people that called the police.
So, like, you don't even want to
Like,
call
we've
the police.
seen that so many. The black mother that just got killed, the pregnant
Yes.
lady who was just killed. I can't remember her name. She called the police. Then they started talking about her kids and all that, and she got scared. She panicked and she grabbed a knife. It's only because, and I think she
was afraid,
She was
too.
afraid.
Yes.
It's crazy when
She
the
was
police
afraid
come
because
behind me.
you don't know if you can trust them anymore. I mean, black people has never had that. Black people has never had it to where they felt like they can trust them, but it was a tad bit easy.
Yeah.
But then that was thrown into a little loophole too, because in the beginning, I'm gonna say like in the 60s and 70s, it was very few of any black police officers in this city.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you got ranking officers that's in the city, but that is only, know what I'm saying. But a lot of, I'm not gonna say all. I got a lot of friends that's police officers, know what I'm saying.
I have a
of
brother
them
that's a police
straight
officer.
up. I got friends in the sheriff department, but some of them get brainwashed and you get this little power and this authority, so you go to dogging your people out, but then you go to kissing the other people's ass.
And
You
they
know what
don't
I'm saying?
give a
They
fuck
ain't
about
stand you.
you.
Yeah, because guess what? You got one time to fuck up, and we gonna railroad you, and we gonna throw you away. And
But
I wish
that's
I
what
could
they
figure out
do.
them numbers that I was trying to
They
tell
make
you.
them feel like they're part of what they got going
Yeah, but you're
on.
not.
So they'll do their dirty work for their
On your own people.
So it's
There's
not
this
on their
whole
hands.
this whole false thing of brotherhood. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
police officer,
Yep.
it's like a fraternity for
It's a
high school
gang.
rejects.
That's basically what it is.
And it's like, it's.
He said high school reject.
Yeah,
Well, I
people
should
that
say
didn't have no voice
the
back then.
army. You know, a lot of them are people that couldn't get into the army. You know, and they hold that grudge. They couldn't get into college, so they hold that grudge. That was the next best thing. You know, and it's still a professionalism, a profession. You know, to be a cop. So it was the next best thing. So, but at the same, it's crazy that, like I said, we